Hello, my name is Edward Brown of the Courage Image and Charisma Institute. Today I want to talk about the dynamics of charismatic leadership. Now, the difference between me and probably other researchers when it comes to this charismatic leadership model is that I'm interested in what charismatic leaders think about. Most of my colleagues are interested in what charismatic leaders are doing. And that's not good or bad, it's just a different angle of how we see this research. When I research, I look at history, I look at philosophy, I look at trends and conceptual frameworks, as well as studies and even what you might post online about how you feel about the model. But there's certain things that most people don't know that is endemic of the charismatic leader himself. I want to share that with you today because I think it's valuable to you as it relates to this model when you start learning the traits and the characteristics of charismatic leaders so that you can actually adopt and emulate the same traits. One, for example, is the fact that charismatic leaders see things usually in black and white. Very little gray area. It's either this or that. It's either we're going to do this or we're going to do that. It's never vacillating in the middle. Secondly, it's very Machiavellian. Charismatic leaders see things from, does this get the job done? We're not looking at immorality in terms of breaking laws or stepping on people's feet, but it's about what's best for the situation. And so competition inside organizations under a charismatic leader is often the case because the charismatic leader is all about getting the job done, the mission, the crusade. And many times the wooing of individuals through the oratorical skills or the critical analysis or problem-solving skills is a conduit for achieving a goal. It's part and parcel of what you have to do or who you have to be to achieve certain goals. So people in some respect are a conduit for the mission being completed. So know that in this day and time in the global economy, really all companies want to do is achieve a mission. Now, they talk about niceties of getting along with people and people having teamwork efforts, and that's important. But at the end of the day, have we reached our bottom line, whether it's revenue, productivity, innovation, or the likes thereof? And so be very careful when people start talking about human nature from a very altruistic perspective when it comes to business or politics. It's very driven by objectives. And so look at this model from a vantage point of what objective are you trying to achieve? Where do you want to go? What hardcore principles that you follow that may serve as an impediment to where you want to go? Because invariably in Western cultural value perspective, we are rugged individualists. We do care about our self-interest and are very vigilant about that. And so let's be clear about what this model is really about. It's really about getting what you want on your terms without having any compunction or remorse about how you go about getting it, as long as you don't hurt someone else who perhaps are innocent bystanders or break a law.